Good day folks, Sean here from Air Photography. So in this video we're going to take a look at the DJI Nano and how to connect it to a wireless microphone such as the DJI Mic 3. The DJI Nano fully supports Osmo audio, so you can connect it wirelessly to the Mic 2, the Mic Mini, and of course the Mic 3. And then we're going to talk about the functionality because there's a little bit of confusion about whether you can use one of these microphones directly with the camera module while the vision dock is powered off. I've had some questions about that, and I can indeed confirm you can use one of the transmitters with the camera module alone, and I will demonstrate that in this video as we go along, plus a few other limitations to be aware of. Now, if you're going to be purchasing the DJI Nano and you're going to be picking up a mic for it, there's no really point in picking up a whole microphone kit as these receivers are not compatible. You cannot plug these directly into the side of the Osmo Nano like you can some of the other DJI cameras. I've tested that with some other USB mics plugged directly into USB-C and they won't be recognized. Now that's at the time of filming this video. Perhaps that might change with firmware down the road. The other problem is, as far as I know, this door does not remove like some of their other action cameras. So again, it would make it very difficult to plug in a USB-C microphone. So for the most part, if you're going to be picking up a microphone for vlogging, all you have to do is purchase one of the transmitters, as that's all you really need. Now to pair the microphone, and this is the same whether you're going to be pairing something like the Mic 2, the Mic Mini, or the Mic 3, you want to make sure that the microphone is powered on. And you're going to go ahead and power on your Osmo Nano. Then we're going to slide down from the top. And you can see here, right at the top in the middle, there's a little icon that says mic. We're going to tap on that, and just like their previous cameras, the Osmo Audio on the Osmo Nano supports dual microphones, so you can actually purchase two of these and connect them at the exact same time. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to connect one. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap on one of the empty mic spots. So I'll just tap on TX1, and right now the Nano is in pairing mode, so we're going to put the microphone into pairing mode as well, and we're going to do so by pressing and holding the linking button. That light is going to flash green and blue, signifying it's in pairing mode. And then when it connects, we're going to get a confirmation on the screen there, and that light will turn solid blue. When that light turns solid blue, that means it does have a Bluetooth connection to the device. And just like other DJI cameras, when you connect a wireless microphone, we have settings that we can adjust just by scrolling down from that same page. There's quite a few options there. But there are some extra options that we can adjust. If we tap there to go into our advanced settings and we enable Pro mode, you can see we have this other little icon at the top that says mic. We can tap on that, and as you can see, we have even more options we can adjust. We can adjust the gain, we can enable noise reduction, and a few other settings we can adjust. If we go back to the main screen there, you'll also know you're connected correctly when you have that audio meter at the very top of the screen. So you can record audio when it's connected to the vision dock. However, if we detach the camera module, you'll notice that the preview goes away. So if you are using this as a remote for the camera module, you no longer will be able to use it as a visual preview. You can still get a visual preview of the audio meter, and you can still go ahead and change settings and use it as a remote. You're just not going to get a preview. Now, one thing I do want to show you here, I've just powered both the camera off and the vision dock. So we're going to put that away. And you'll notice here on the microphone, once we powered everything off, this is now flashing blue. That means it's no longer connected to a camera. But I'm going to go ahead and power on my Osmo Nano, just the camera module, not the vision dock. And we're not going to record. So I'm just going to do a long press on the power button. That way it just powers on. And you'll notice when it powers on, that will go solid again. And there we go. You can see that that is now solid. Now I'm going to press record here. And I'm just going to tap on the microphone. That way you know that the audio is being picked up from the microphone. Now I'm going to power the camera off. And you'll notice there that light is flashing blue again because it's lost its connection. And it even supports the camera module using quick capture. So if I just do a quick single press on the record button, it's going to power on the camera and start recording right away. And as you can see, that light went solid again. And again, we can tap on it just so I can preview it here in a second, and you'll see that it's working. Now, one last thing I do want to show you as well. So I'm just going to power the camera on. We can still use this as a remote when using it just with the camera module. So I'm going to press the linking button. And you can see there the camera is now recording. So you have full functionality of the microphone when you're using it just with the camera module. Now I'm just going to play that audio clip back that we recorded at the beginning. So it just shows you that it was picking up audio with just a camera module when we had the microphone connected directly to it. And as mentioned, it functions the same way with all the DJI microphones, the Mic Mini, the Mic 3, and of course the DJI Mic 2. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it had value. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.